Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Bluegrass Trapper here. Today is November 13th, opening day of trapping season here in the state of Kentucky. And I'm up here going to try to pound in a few sets. It's after work for me today. Won't get in a whole lot, but got to start season somewhere. And then I'll just add sets as I go along. One thing I want to show a little bit better this year on my trapping season for the new people that are wanting to get into trapping. What made me think of this, I done a trapping class last month, and I had some people in there that were new, never seen a trap, and I was teaching them how to set a trap, how to bed a trap, and how to bait it and all that stuff. A couple of them was like, we know how to set a trap, we know how to bed it, but where do you set the trap to catch the animal? And inside a building like a classroom or something, there's only so much you can show somebody. You can tell them what to look for and all that stuff, but it's different being out in the field. So this year I want to point out my locations a little bit better and why I set them. So this location right here, this is a spot that I've already been testing bait. So I'm obviously going to set that up, and you can tell where it's all dug out and stuff. Usually I don't use nothing that big for backing for coyotes. The only reason I put a hole there and put bait in it because I was wanting to test them to see how bad they want it. If they want it bad enough to dig it out from underneath that fence post, and I guess they wanted it pretty bad. But this location, the reason I set this location right here is a couple reasons, but one of them is there's a persimmon tree right here, and you can see persimmons still on it. Some of them, a bunch of them are falling off. For early season, this location is pretty much guaranteed at least 1 to 3 coyotes every year. That's been in the past. Coyotes love persimmons, raccoons, possums, deer, almost everything eat persimmons. Some people think coyotes only eat meat, but they eat whatever's available. That's why they adapt so well to all kinds of different environments. Another reason I set this location, because there's a little draw ditch line that runs down, and this funnels down to big woods, big timber. Then you got this growed up field here, and it helps where there's a mowed path through here too. Coyotes love traveling edges like this, so that's why I set this location. But I'm gonna put in a trap and rebait that hole. Then I'll probably put a couple DPs over here for raccoons and possums, maybe hopefully keep them out of this set. And I might also put in a earring set or scent post set. But anyway, I'm gonna get to it. Enough talking for now, and get these sets in the ground. I gotta try to get as many in as I can before dark, so y'all stay tuned. I wound up putting 2 traps here because of how they got that dug out. One right here, one right there. Put my bait back in the hole. A little bit of Tandy's gunslinger, which is the bobcat gland lure. And put me a DP over here on a little critter trail, hoping to catch them before they come out here. Mess up these 2 sets. 2 traps in there is a little overkill. But the way they had it dug out, I decided to put 2 there, increase my odds a little bit. So y'all stay tuned. Got more to more to set. Tomorrow I'll probably bring me a bone or something other and do a grab and die type set up here. But I just don't have a lot of time today, and I like to get about a half a dozen sets in by dark. So y'all stay tuned. All right, y'all. I'm up here along the cow path. All this is cow trail. Runs through here. Runs back through there, but there's a draw right down there, runs into bigger stuff. So I just punched in a dirt hole right here, and right there, put some Al's Outdoors bait down the hole on sheep's wool, and a little bit of David Billingsley's Longliner Pal. Let's try that out. I'll show a lot more set making and stuff when I ain't in quite as big a hurry. Today I've got to kind of shit and get it, so y'all stay tuned. Show y'all the next one. Alright, y'all, just put in another dirt hole set right here. This is one of my test bait hole sets where I was testing bait at. Can't get it real deep. Put in some more of my bait in there and some sheep's wool, no lure. And this right here is just around the edge of a bowl that funnels down to that draw, which goes down to another draw. So I'm just right here in this bowl. I'm about, I don't know, 30 yards from the top of it down in here. So we'll see what happens. Y'all stay tuned. Off to the next one. Alright, got another set in back here on this corner. There's a falling down tree out here in the field. There's a little piece of a stump or piece of wood laying right there. Put in a dirt hole, put my shapeshifter bait down in the hole, some sheep's wool, and a little bit of Tandy's gunslinger on the bottom of that log. And that's it. This place has a good chance for a bobcat or a coyote or a coon or anything else. So y'all stay tuned. Not really expecting no catches on the first day because I'm so late out here setting. My work schedule changed from past seasons, so it's going to be a little tough this year. Y'all stay tuned though. Go do another one. Alright, bottom line, it's dark, but I put a dirt hole set in here behind me along the fence row, property line. I put another dirt hole set about 20 yards, or not even that far, 10 yards apart. And one of them I baited with my bait, no lure. The other one I baited with Tandy's Wolf Creek bait and David Billingsley's long liner pal lure. So like I say, it's late tonight, not expecting any first night catches, although you never know. I got 5 locations set. That's all I got done today. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all stay tuned. Alright y'all, check day 1. I'm still trying to get a few more sets in. I'm up here close to this persimmon tree. Got nothing in any of those sets. And I just added a kind of a grab and die set, T-bone set, whatever you want to call it. Drove a T-bone in the ground under that hunk of grass. Placed the trap out in front of it about 6-8 inches. And I put my bait in the hole in that bone. And put some of David Billingsley's long liner pal. Supposed to be a good lure for a grab and die, so we'll see what happens. And they're supposed to grab it and then they die. Anyway, y'all stay tuned. Alright y'all, still check day 1. I'm up here where I put the 2 sets in when it was dark. So one of them is right over here. Not been messed with. Right there. Got another one right down here where you see that red pan cover. This one's set off, pulled out of the bed, possibly by deer. There's a deer track right here, so and some cow tracks. So I'm assuming a cow or something stepped on that one. I'm not sure because I see a little bit of hair right there. I'll further investigate as I put this back in. I'm hoping I didn't have a pull out of some kind, but I'm getting ready to rebed that one. Then I'm gonna go on down. There's a pile of old wood crap laying out in the field, and put in a set for bobcats and use some flagging, I believe. And anyway, might put in a couple sets before dark, and we'll go from there. The hardest part of getting my line started usually is getting time to get the sets in. Once I get enough traps out there, enough traps set, and get going, and then I mainly have to do remakes and add a set here and there. But anyway, y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna redo this one real quick. We'll move on. All right, so to me, that looks like possible fur of some kind. Maybe off a bobcat. I hope not, because that'll sure educate them if they get missed like that. But then I believe something come through. It's wet right there. I don't know if that was the cows drooling around here, or something come through here and pissed on my trap. Or it could have been the cows drooling on it. It's really hard to tell. Tried to smell it, but I don't know. Anyway, put her back in. I just want to show y'all that. Okay, y'all, it's getting dark on me. But I'm down here, these falling down log mess right here. I put in a set for bobcats. Pretty much better trap like it was for coyotes, except I kept it back a little bit further. Bobcats are bad about stopping short. And then put my shapeshifter bait down in the hole and put some gunslinger from Tandy's lures, the bobcat gland lure, and a little bit of bobcat air under that stump. and hung a feather up. That stick is not ideal. I needed a longer one, but I was in a hurry. So I stuck that one in there and hung the flag on it. I like to have it high enough where they can't reach it, but that's gonna have to do. So the only bad part about that set, it's gonna attract raccoons, possums, and all that stuff too. So if there's any of those around before the bobcat finds it, I'll have to get rid of them before I can catch a cat probably. But we'll see what happens. This is probably the last set I'll film tonight. I might put in another one, but it's getting too dark for the camera. So y'all stay tuned for check day tomorrow. Hey y'all, the next day I'm about to head out for the second check of the season. Before I head out the field, I was going to show y'all real quick some of the baits and lures that I'm using this year. I just got this in the mail today from Tandy's Lures. Gunslinger is a bobcat gland lure. I caught all my bobcats on Gunslinger and his bait called Grub Staker last season. It's got a new bait called Wolf Creek this year that I'm trying out. Tandy's Lures got all these different lures and baits. They worked for me last year. This year I'll be primarily running all Tandy's lures pretty much. And I also be using a couple of his baits. Also, I'm running my own bait. I haven't got labeled for it yet. This is called Shapeshifter. Just wanted to show y'all what I got in the mail. Check out Tandy's Lures. Small business. Help him out right here in the state of Kentucky. He'd appreciate it. Give him a call. I'll leave links in the description. That being said, I'll catch y'all out online. Let's go check some traps.
And look at that.
Yeah. Hey y'all, I'm out here on trap line. I got some help today. I got my two boys, Matthew and Cameron. They got home from school and they were bringing with me. So that's awesome. We got old Ricky, first catch of 2023-24 season. Good sized coon, nice dark color. I just set this trap on my way out last night late, so we'll get him dispatched, do the remake, and move on. We still got a few to check. So y'all stay tuned. Alright y'all, got the set remade. Pretty nice raccoon for around here. Went back with the same bait and lure same bait I had in there. I had my Shapeshifter bait down the hole, and I lured it back with Tandy's red end fox gland lure and K9 Plus food curiosity lure. So we'll see what happens if my audience don't step on them first. They're all up here investigating me. Yeah. So anyway, let's go check some more traps, y'all. Alright y'all, that was it today. That raccoon, this is check day 2. And I'm still putting sets out as I can. Didn't have time to put any out tonight. It's almost dark. I appreciate y'all coming along. Hopefully next time we'll have more catches. Like I say, this is only check day 2. First day I had 5 sets out. I think I added about 5 yesterday. Y'all stay tuned for the next video.